Hey, my name's Nicholson, and if you're watching this video, then you want to know about applying for a recovery loan scheme loan with Barclays Bank. Well, you're in the right place. So I'm going to assume a few things here. You're probably an entrepreneur, a business owner, a coach, or a consultant, or someone looking to start a business, right? And maybe you previously had a bounce back loan or a CBILS loan, or maybe you didn't get one of those, but you've heard the new scheme is the recovery loan scheme, and you want to know all about that. Well, a few things before we dive in on what you should and shouldn't know about applying with Barclays. Look, this channel is all about funding a business, growing sales, and marketing a business. And so I want to ask you a favor. Please, can you smash the like button on this video so it turns blue? That helps me with the YouTube algorithm and gets more eyeballs onto these videos. Not only that, subscribe to the channel and hit the bell notification, because that is going to really help you guys to know all about the new content as and when we launch it on our channel, which we do every single day, guys. So you don't want to miss this channel. It's a winner for you guys. So look, let's talk about the recovery loan scheme. What is it? Well, you've probably heard of the bounce back loan scheme, right? Or the CBILS loan scheme. And they were launched in 2020, around the spring of 2020, and they were there to support business owners through these difficult times. Bounce back loans were up to 50 grand. CBILS loans were 50 grand up to many millions of pounds that businesses needed to fund to keep their business going. Now, the bounce back loans were really good because they were 100% guaranteed by the government, meaning most people got them. Unfortunately, some didn't, but most people were able to get a bounce back loan and very quickly as well. Most people got them within 24 hours paid into their account, which is crazy, right? But not only that, the CBILS loans were there to help bigger businesses, medium-sized businesses and bigger businesses, and they were able to borrow up to millions of pounds able to support their business and keep it going. So bounce back loans were great because you could get them easily. The guarantee was 100%. CBILS, not so easy. You needed to prove some stuff. Now, both those schemes end March 31st, 2021, and they won't be extended because they're going to be replaced with the recovery loan scheme. Right, Barclays Bank is one of the approved lenders on that scheme. They've already announced that, as they were on the other schemes. And so this new scheme, the protection for the bank is less, right? So with the initial schemes, the banks guaranteed a lot of that money. This new scheme, the government will guarantee up to 80% of the loan. So what does that even mean? What it means is that if you borrow £1,000 and your business doesn't work out for any reason, the government will give £800 back to the bank, and they are going to lose the 200, right? Their loss is the 20%. And so because of that, banks are going to be a bit stricter in who they lend to. Now, the good news is that there are still lots of things to help you with this. The recovery loan scheme is for business owners like you that have got into financial difficulty during these uncertain times. And let's face it, who didn't, right? It was very difficult for a lot of businesses out there. And so we need to present ourselves to these banks in a way that makes them choose you as the person to loan the money to. So before applying to Barclays Bank, I would make sure a few things are in order. Firstly, if you're an established business, make sure everything is up to date with Companies House. Every filing you need to do, every set of accounts that you need to submit, get that into Companies House. They need that information on file. It needs to be officially logged, and that is going to be what the bank looks at when they look for making a decision. Now, the good news is your business doesn't have to be profitable at the moment, because it's unlikely that most businesses are profitable due to what's been happening everywhere in the world. Normally, when you get a loan, you need to be profitable, right? Because they don't want to lend money to people that can't pay it back. Now, with this scheme, you have to prove that your business is viable going forward, right? And so ways that we can do that is we can look at historic data if you've been trading a little while. right? So if you've been trading 3, 4, 5 years, then we can show historically this business worked, but the difficulties that happened in the world made it more difficult for that business at that particular time, right? They made it difficult at that particular time. But going forward, once the world's more normal, there's no reason why that business shouldn't be successful. And so that means you're a safer bet, right? And so that's a consideration here. Can you show to the bank that previously your business worked? If you can, then you should be able to get one of these loans. Now, maybe you're a newer business and that's a difficulty for you. You can't show that historically it worked. You need to be able to show, okay, what can we do now? So you're going to need to create some forecasts of what you expect your sales to be over the next 1, 2, and 3 years. If you can create those forecasts and they're real and accurate and there's some substance behind them, then there's no reason why you shouldn't be able to get one of these loans too. So that pretty much covers everyone, right? You either need to look at historic data or you need to look at data going forward. Now, if you're going to do, apologies, if you're going to do forecasts, I'd say get an accountant involved because they can structure it in a way that they know the bank's like. Go to your existing accountant or sign up an accountant because you're going to need one at some point. Structure the stuff because this is really important to get right. So the people that should be applying to Barclays as well are the ones that already have an account with Barclays. With the bounce back loans, what happened was all these banks got flooded with applications for new customers. They couldn't cope with it, so they stopped opening new accounts. This will probably happen again with this new scheme. So you should only go to Barclays if it's your existing bank. If it's not, go to where you bank already, right? Go to where you bank already. You can consider Barclays if you do need to start a new bank because maybe you didn't have one or maybe your existing bank isn't part of this scheme. So then you might consider Barclays as well. But choose the bank that you bank with first. That's a big thing. If you're finding this useful anyway, just while we're here, do smash that like button if you didn't do it earlier. It's really important to me and it helps this video get seen by more people, as I said. And so Barclays is a good option. For a number of reasons. They're established. They've got the way to deal with this stuff. They did pretty good on the bounce back loans as well. Now, another thing to consider here is these loans are going to help you with your cash flow. They're going to help you with lots of important things in your business. But what's more important is getting good at marketing, right? And so I want to help you do that. I've written a new book. It's called Expert Mastery, and around here, it might be on the screen right now. If not, in the description of this video is a link. Click on the link in the description. Grab your free copy of Expert Mastery today. It will teach you my business accelerator methodology that helps you take cold leads and turn them into red hot buyers that buy again and again and again. Now, I've used this system on thousands of business owners just like you, and I want you to grab a free copy of the book. So in the description, all you need to do is tell me where to ship it and we'll get that sent out to you. You got to pay for the shipping, I'm paying for the book. Can't say fairer than that. It's a couple of pounds, guys, right? So click in the description and do that. If you didn't do it earlier, subscribe to this channel. This has got all the content you need to grow, fund, get sales in the business and market your business successfully. That's it. I'm James Nicholson. Go and apply with Barclays. Get your recovery loan scheme grant or loan even. And I'll see you guys soon. Bye for now.